Right here. Let's move. Go, go, go. It's Cosmo. He's still going. It's still cosmic. It's still an adventure. We'll come back. Replogles. With his hornbuckles. We all know about them. We all know. Oh, yeah. Oh. Store that game. Feels so restorative. Now entering level 5. Here is some tessellation. For the visual sensory mind juices. These things spit fireballs. Oh man, you know what this background looks like? It looks like an old screensaver. The 3D pipe screensaver. That was my favorite. Why don't I just go try to install that again? Now that I think about it, that seems like a thing I could do. Maybe someone's live streaming it. Oh my god, could you imagine? Just be like, watch the pipe go. Yeah. I will be looking for that scooter. This will be a long level because I'm just screwing around mostly. I mean, this will be a long video because I'm mostly screwing around. This is the longest video of this set. It might be the longest video in the entire trilogy of videos that I've been doing. The cover art for this game just looks like a scene from the first game. I kind of like, the first is fine, and the second is good, but I thought the third would just, like, invoke the cityscape, or more of this stuff. I mean, I guess there is this stuff, it's just that that was an outdoors factory that I only really saw in Cosmo 1. It's my short way of referring to it. Sure, a lot of headphones that go on 800 yen. Yeah. You ever wonder if you play enough video games to be like, yeah, I get paid to do this. Yeah, I fucking wish, dude. Not that I'll ever stop. I won't. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa! Yeah, that's pretty much where it was. Not sure how hidden it was, but it's just sitting there. I guess the hidden part is not knowing you have to fall into it, considering of all the pipes in this one. Man. It's the pipes that are amazing, not so much the level itself. The level's pretty, bare in terms of space, so it's just kind of patterned out. What else can I say? Scooter! I'm surprised we called this thing a scooter. It's still the handiest, dandiest thing. I remember when I first found this scooter thing, it was in that it was exactly in the level I was just describing earlier, that's on the title screen. Until I played it again, like, much later in life. And discovered the scooter in level 3 to help me deal with all the shit in the trees that I didn't know how to get, so it was a fun thing. If I had known to make that weird jump on the tree, you know. There's a lot of, like, precise jumps, it turns out. What is this guy doing? This fucking potato plunger, man. It's pissing me off. That's not even a good place for him, because he's just stuck there. Due to the exact, like, crevices that are messing with him. Those crevices that we put on our tables, and we feed to our children all the crevices and scooters, and we feed... I don't know. Let me tell you, Apogee. Hope you're still going strong. You ain't like my boys Epic, or Id. Apogee, you stay true to yourself. / 3D Realms. I get confused by that connection, whether Apogee is 3D Realms. As in, 3D Realms is a... I want to say 3D Realms is more like a... Yeah, I should just ask Apogee themselves, be like, hey, are you Apogee or 3D Realms? It's like, we're both, but maybe it's like how Rare used to be with Nintendo, where they're, like, pretty much inseparable, you know? Like, for a while there was no Rare thought, except, you know, that wasn't always true with Rare either. Like, even at the beginning, when they started ZX Spectrum, they wouldn't have been known for the Nintendo stuff. Although, come to think of it, they did do stuff in the 80s, so maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it was inconvenient to jump on that. So, there you have it. Black Pipe Labyrinth. I don't want to drink absinthe. It will make you go yonder, just like your brain and the rest of the world. opportunist. That's what I'm calling you. The opportunity of a lifetime. Oh man, these things look like they're gonna give me chicken box. Oh yeah. Sniff it likes. Still mad that there's no thwomps and thwimps like in the first game. And it was just that one, it's like 1 or 2 levels too, so I'm still mad about it. So if you guys make custom Cosmo levels, which, you know, is not actually that hard to do, it's just no one cares. Like, I'm surprised because this game is part of my childhood, so. Whoa! He got all woed and stuff. Alright. Going down this way. So yeah, let me just talk about other channel stuff. Why don't I? I'm gonna tentatively say that there's some games I want to do that have like multiple difficulty settings, but are like unlockable difficulty settings that change how the game works. And I'm used to DOS games just having that availability from the beginning, so I don't know how I feel about that, having to unlock it first. When I would think that would be the default that you get later. Although I'm more amused by, like, when they give you the difficulty, it's like, oh man, you died so many times, you just unlocked easy mode. Like, that's really funny to me when they do that. It's like, what if I just want easy to start with? Nah, we have to make real sure. You suck so much, we need to make an easy mode for you. No! Yeah. Did I just whoa again? That's enough whoaing, my friends. Another thing is it's kind of out on the table on whether I do, like, GameCube/Wii stuff. And yet, I think I might be alright to do PS2/original Xbox. It has to do with how the GameCube/Wii works. Yeah, because much of the Wii technology is quite compatible with the GameCube, actually. It has to do with how their shaders work, and there's a whole document or something explaining that. If you check on like the Dolphin emulator website, they tell you exactly what was up with that, and they have it figured out mostly, like almost to the. By mostly, I mean they have it pretty much figured out. It's just that the drivers for making these things happen for recording environments such as mine aren't really there yet, and that's just how. Every graphics card just kind of likes to lock its own what it has available to it when you want to make things work, which is weird because it's like, yo, I bought the graphics card. Why should I not be allowed to modify it as I please? I don't know yet. I guess that's my philosophy with computers. Like, dude, let me customize. Is that so hard? Is that so hard to ask for? A custom Game Wolf Plays experience? I'm not really cavalier about my customizing. I'm not like, I'm gonna pimp my ride. It's just more like, there's something I want to automate. Let's do it. So it just has to come to me. I can't just be like, I have plans! No. It's just, what if this could just do that? And then I do it. Unfortunately, it's not always that simple, but still. Luckily, Cosmo is very easy to just run and play and all that stuff. Yeah, the pipe. You know what? I think the first time I saw that pipe thing ever, I thought it was a hairdryer. Like, those things that at the salon that look like cones. I thought it was those. Hey, it's the spinny blade. I guess we just have a buzzsaw. Cool. I love you, buzzsaw. Come tell all my friends about your rear ends. Ouch. My cat is watching me. I know it sounds like it's ordinary, but no, he's like... You don't understand. It's not like when a cat watches you, it just watches what you're doing. No, this cat is not watching me because he wants to know what I'm doing. He's watching me because This cat's obsessed with me. I've never seen an animal obsessed with me before. I seem to have found one, which is very unlikely. Or rather, it's not so much unlikely as in unfathomable, as in I didn't know an animal could behave like that. Or, like, better than even, like, my own wife, somehow. Like, even admit it's like, somehow the cat likes you more. It's like, it's almost not a joke. It's just, I'm happy, but I'm also sad. Like, I don't want his individuality to be stripped just because he's trying to like me as much as he can. I just like doing my own thing, which is, you know, play video games, and that doesn't give me quality time for animals enough. Certainly not dogs, which is why I don't get dogs. I know well ahead of time that, you know, I've liked dogs in the past, but they weren't ones I owned. So it's just a matter of responsibility and giving them attention that I can't really do. Whereas cats are cool with that, except this one, which just whatever. Now entering level 6. Oh boy. It's the factory music we all know and enjoy. This level's a bit different. How different is it? No, I mean, like, the background's different. The walls are different. The music's similar. Familiar. I'm starting to really hate these robot things. Only because I never seem to be able to land on them right anymore. Like, I used to be able to, but we can work around that bullshit. Okay. That time, it did what I wanted to. Twice. So maybe it's not so bad. Alright, this level's a little weird. First of all, I don't even know how to get... Wait, maybe I... You know what? I probably could have gotten that invincibility. Man, that would have helped me so much here. Oh my god. Yeah, not only do I have these, you know, like, temporary platform things, I got these big red flits, like, walking around on them. Holy crap. Maybe I did manage to do it last time I played this to get the invincibility, because it'd be really handy right about now. I can do without it, though. Watch me. I suppose if I had done too badly and had to start this video over, like, again, it wasn't as bad as when I was doing the last one. But in this one, if I screwed it up, I would probably just change up my strategy. And that happens sometimes. You know, I get something... I approach something completely differently because it's like, oh, they're not going to see my ult run. I could just do whatever. It's like, oh, man. I suppose you'd want to see all those takes, but then I'd be doing blind plays, and I decided really not to do that. I'm sorry, but too much can go wrong, not just in gameplay, but in the structural integrity of the game itself can go awry if I don't plan any of this. You know what I mean? Now, in terms of story, oh, well, I get that completely. When it just comes to be like levels, it's like, yeah. Plus, if you want to be truly blind, you'd have to, like, take out skills that would help you, like, learn video games. So, like, if you're trying to play other platformers blind, no, you're not, because you'd have to somehow have amnesia to forget all your memories of, like, Mario and stuff. Then once you do that, then you can play it. So maybe it'd be more fun to play... Yeah, let's find, like, someone who's never played video games before, and then make a stream of that. That would be more interesting. If you want the ultimate blind play. Not to mention people who are actually blind and play video games. They exist, you know. How do you think they would enjoy them? Well, you know how echolocation works? It's just you're using sonar that just, like, sends back vibrations that determine the location of level objects and such. Now, in some ways, this could be cheating, in a sense. Unless you, like, opted for limited range based on, you know... Like, say, the lighting of the level. Like, if it's dark, you should not be able to hear anything except for the enemies saying stuff. Right? So you don't know where they are, because an actual seeing person wouldn't be able to see it, so there's no reason your sonar could pick it up. You dig? But, you know, it's the least you can do. It's the least someone could do just to even make that happen. Which just happened. I imagine it's really easy for Doom mods. Just be like, yeah. Actually, yeah, I bet that's the easiest thing in the world. first-person shooters that work really well for trying to design around someone being blind. As for being deaf, yeah, trying to play a first-person shooter while deaf, that's kind of... I kind of depend on the 3D audio. What can I say? Listen, Mr. Redfoot, I ain't want none of your shit. Okay. He's got such a good leg muscle. I don't understand how his organs work. Just like I eat, and then my stomach is my leg. And then, you know, since it's one leg, he goes to the bathroom out the side. I don't know. I'm sorry I had to put that image. Let us never talk of this ever again. Super Explosion Chino! Yeah. This is what we want to do. Okay, do I want another bomb? Yes. Maximum bombs all day, every day. That power-up's looking... Oh, it's the lighting. The way the palette's working in the background with the white switch with the purple is actually affecting the power-up object because there's a purple in it that's flickering white. Oh man, it's so weird. It's almost like we have limitations or something. All that EGA shit. I'm all about them EGAs. Whoa. Actually, this looks amazing for EGA, actually. Like, not to say that EGA is ever bad. No. In fact, if a DOS game is only Sega, there's a pretty good chance I would not be covering it. I think there's a handful of exceptions. Mostly those very early Apache titles, like the really early ones. Like, they were just beginning video games early. It's just like, oh man, that's so, like, blocky and stuff. Blocky walkie, jabberwocky. Yeah, making copies. Pasting all the files. Control all. Oh yeah, number 11. Huh. Number 11. Burger King lettuce foot. Number 12. Zephyrufus. Zephyrufus. There we go. That's his name now. Hello, Invisible Man. I see you're still back to be annoying. Actually, I'm not sure if that creature is a creature or an automaton. Yeah, I don't know. If you figure it out, let me know. Or maybe he's like a golem. A golem fucking... What do they call those? Yeah, yokai. Some kind of metallic yokai, of course! What if all these enemies are just yokai? Like the blue grape man? Yokai. Just comes down from a parachute. It's his yokai. Oh yeah, I saw some footage of the new Advance Wars re-release. It's okay. I mean... I think it's just, I don't know if I need to... I don't know if I need that version, specifically. I've played the first two. I didn't actually beat the, harder modes, though, but... I could actually make that a thing, though, if you want me to cover Advance Wars. Like, if... I'm trying to branch out the genres, and strategy would be one of those. Thing is just, you know, if you mess up once, it takes a while to just start from where you were, so... Luckily, that new version has, like, a rewind thing. If you mess up your turn, it's like, I don't want this to finish like that, and it's just, well, that's good. But there's also other things, like, well, it doesn't really have the ability to upload levels, so to speak. Like Wargroove does. So play Wargroove instead, if you're looking for something like Advance Wars, but different. But also play Advance Wars. Couldn't exactly cover the DS titles, though. Because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with double screens. Game Boy Advance is going to be a case of resolution, and then yeah, all Game Boy games, really. But Game Boy OG is going to be something where I have to determine what to do with the color. I think my solution to that is just going to be, like, if the game has, like, Super Game Boy things, I don't know if the Game Boy Color has things. I've heard of the Super Game Boy too. Like, the sequel to the Super Game Boy. I never had one. I had a original Super Game Boy, though, and that was fun. Because I realized I was never out that much when I was a kid, but I had all these Game Boy games. I'm like, let me just play them on the big screen, and that was kind of cool. I'm very intimate with the Super Game Boy, you might say. Let's fall down for some nonsense. Hurry, hurry, step right up. I'm doing that gig again. If you throw a stuffed doll at the ball, you win another ball. That's right. You sink in the water, and it causes the dude sitting on the chair to stand back up. You win. That's right. The goal is not to pop the balloons. It is to inflate fresh ones by throwing inflator darts at them. Good luck. Welcome to the Reverse Carnival. Excuse me. Goodbye, Reverse Carnival. Hope you enjoyed your stay. That's insane! That's, so that answered my question. Getting 25 stars in the special stage does not mean I go recursive special stage. That's too bad. I would have liked to see other layers. I wanted to be like an Inception kind of thing, where there's bonus stages within bonus stages. I do know a few DOS games that do that, but it's just more like it is less a layer and more just of a straight up recursion, and that's okay.